Hey y'all, it's Red with the Shine Shack, the channel that's all about making quality shine. Alright y'all, we got a review today. Vevor sent us a package. This is the Vevor Professional Airbrush Kit. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can go check it out. It usually runs for $99. Seems pretty cool. The reason I'm doing a review on this is I'm wanting to brighten the Shine Shack up a little bit. I'm wanting to do some remodeling in a sense. I'm wanting to paint some murals on the wall behind me and over here at the door to spice it up and really make it look like a Shine Shack. So we're going to dig in and see what it's about, y'all. Alrighty, y'all, we're going to get it cut open. This thing can be used for painting cakes and food. Your ladies can do your makeup with it. You can paint models with it, paint walls with it. You can paint a lot of things. Says it's got a high efficiency air compressor. It's supposed to stay good and full on air. You're not supposed to run out any air. We're gonna see. Alright y'all, so it comes with a color wheel so you can match up colors and see what color you need or make. That's pretty cool. This is the instructions and looks like some cleaning brushes and to clean out your guns. That's what's cool about it, y'all. It don't come with one airbrush gun. It comes with 3. That's pretty cool. They look really nice. Well packaged where they can't bounce around and get all beat up. This looks like a holder to hold your guns when you're not using them. Alright, we're gonna very nice packaging. Really nice packaging. Everything I've got from Vevor, y'all, is packaged so well that nothing can get damaged. That's a good air line right there. There's an air hose to hook your guns up to the air compressor. Here's the other airbrush gun. And see, this one you can do the drip where you just drip a couple drops and then spray. And then it also comes with the tanks that you screw on the gun when you're painting big stuff and you're going to use a lot of paint. Multiple tips in here. There's another air line, so you get 2 air lines. Well. Yeah, we're going to paint some murals in here in the shack over the next couple weeks. Looks really nice, y'all. It's got a nice gauge on it. It's got a carrying handle on top of it. Hey y'all, so the instructions are nice. It tells you how to maintain everything, how to use it, how to use the spray guns, how to clean them. So if you've never used one before, it tells you everything you need to know to get started. This is a nice kit, y'all. It literally comes with everything but the paint to get started. Alright, and the only thing we have to really put together is you screw off this orange piece near your knob where you adjust your pressure. You just sit this on top. That's going to hold your airbrush guns when you're not using them or you're taking a break. You just screw this ring back on. Just get it snug, don't over tighten it. And that's it, y'all. And that'll hold the guns when we're not using them, they'll sit in there. It's nice, got the on and off switch on the back. Pressure gauge on the top. It's really nice. I've never airbrushed before, but with these instructions, I'm gonna learn. My wife is really good at it. My wife is very artistic. There's the guns. Real nice quality. Stainless steel. You use these if you're going to paint a lot. There's your airline for this gun. All three guns are different. They're not the same. That's great though, because I mean, the things you can do with this kit are pretty much unlimited when it comes to airbrushing. Alrighty, y'all. Let's see. We're gonna get this gun out. Screw the air line in, and it just, the end of the fitting just spins. The black hose, the whole hose has to spin. Still, they're nice airlines though. Get that one untwisted. Then you screw it on the bottom of the gun. Well, if I can keep it in my hand. Just like that. Alrighty, y'all, so on your adjustment knob on the top, it's got a lock on it, which is cool. So if you find a sweet spot and you like that air pressure, you don't got to worry about bumping it or it getting bumped and it messing your pressure up. You have to lift up, then adjust your pressure, then push down to lock it back so it can't be moved. Alright, y'all, we're going to flip it on. Very quiet. It's already full. That fast. Oh yeah. And it automatically kicks on and fills itself back up quick. That is cool. Just a little bit of vibration, very quiet. And when you're not using it, using your gun, it just sits in there. And it holds two guns. It's awesome. It's really neat. So when you move, you can just move it around like that. Alright guys, we're going to get some paint mixed up. We're going to try it out and just draw some lines and stuff and see what it can do. Hey y'all, so when you cut it off after every use and you get done using it, on the bottom here, this is where your moisture collects and it allows you to drain it out. Well, when you're done with the compressor, you want to drain out the air in the compressor. You don't want to leave it with that air in there because it'll, as it gets hot and cold, it'll create condensation in here. So you just, there's a little valve on the bottom, you just push it and let the air out. That's it. Then you just put it up and store it where you want to. Alright y'all, so when you use this airbrush machine, you do have to use special paint. You just can't use like nail polish and lacquer paint, stuff like that. You have to get airbrush paint or it will block the nozzle. And it will block it to where you will not be able to use it ever again. You'll have to replace the nozzle. Most airbrush paints that you buy, they already come thinned down. They already have the reducer in it. But each type of paint is different and requires a specific thinner or reducer to thin it down. So make sure you read your paint bottles and make sure it's the right paint for this machine. If you look in the instructions, it will tell you how to mix paint for this machine. Hey y'all, when filling the gun, you take your dropper and fill up the cup. Beware not to overfill the cup, because if there's too much paint in the cup as you move the gun around, it will make a mess. When using the gun, the closer the trigger is towards the front, the finer the stream will be. The further the trigger is towards the back, the wider your stream will be. Here's a good example of the variations in the spray pattern from the trigger being at the front of the gun and being at the back of the gun. So when you're ready to clean the gun, get a dropper and put some water in the cup. We use water and alcohol that I'm pointing to in the cup, but you want to keep your water and alcohol separate. Then just push the trigger all the way down on the gun and let it spray and empty the water, and as it does so, it cleans out the paint. You will have to do this several times. Then repeat the same process, but use alcohol instead of water this time. You can use rubbing alcohol, 70%. In this case, I just use some good old-fashioned moonshine. Then do the same, push the trigger all the way down and spray out the alcohol. And you can keep repeating this process until all the paint is gone and it sprays clear. Then we take an old rag and start wiping out the cup until you get all the excess paint out of the cup. And on the inside of an airbrush gun, there's what's called the needle. You want to make sure that you don't damage that while cleaning. It is the most important part of an airbrush gun. And if there's any paint left on the tip of the airbrush gun, you can add some water or some alcohol. Just be very careful not to damage the tip, but to wipe away the excess paint. You don't want that paint to dry on the tip because it will block the nozzle and the gun will no longer spray. There are several different ways to clean your airbrush gun after use. This is the way that we like to clean ours. In the instruction booklet that comes with this kit, it does walk you through step by step of another cleaning method also. If there is any paint left in the cup of the gun or on the tip, you can use the included brushes in this kit to gently scrub away the leftover paint. Hey y'all, so I just got the airbrush kit put up. My wife come out here and tried it out a little bit. She adjusted the gun to widen the spray to make it narrow. Worked great. You know, the unit seems really nice, like it's really built well. It functions fantastically. You know, it comes with 3 guns. The compressor's nice. It doesn't rattle across the floor. Just vibrates a little bit. It's not really loud. It's quiet. It stays full of air. She never ran out of air when she was painting that little bit. I do have some paint on the way to paint my murals. She'll be helping me with that in the next few weeks. I'll be sure to show you guys. Remember, y'all, the link's in the description below. Y'all go check it out. You know, if you want to paint anything, you know, if you're into model cars or baking or murals, whatever you want to do, go check it out, y'all. Seems like a really good product. I'm sure time will tell, but I got a feeling like all the other stuff I've bought that's from Vevor, still working great like the day I bought it. I want to thank y'all for stopping by, and until next time, guys, shine on.